All right, guys. So today we're going to talk about being direct and why it works in your best interest. All right. Instead of beating around the bush or just trying to wait and see what it is she's thinking and where she's trying to take things, you should be leading conversations and situations. You feel me? As a man, that's one thing you're looked at to do lead, at least in your life. So it shouldn't seem as if you're fumbling behind her, waiting for her to say you should hang out or waiting for her to ask you for your contact information. No, no, no. And also, when it just comes to setting the tone for what the relationship is and what it is you guys are you guys friends with benefits? Are you guys actually building a boyfriend girlfriend dynamic? Like, the more direct you can be with what it is that you want out of the situations and interactions, the better for a couple of different reasons. First off, just clarity, just having clarity between the two of you so you both understand what's going on. So you don't get 3 weeks in, 3 months in, and you think you have a girlfriend and she thinks you guys are just hooking up, right? Or vice versa, where she thinks you guys are in a full blown committed relationship and you thought y'all was just going with the flow. You should be direct early on, not necessarily in the first interaction or even the first week, and just be like, hey, I don't want no girlfriend. Like, if that's the case, if that's really how you want it, cool. It's not necessarily a deal breaker or a problem if she's on the same time. But the way you bring it up is you be like, all right, just so you know, like, all right, now I'm not really looking for anything serious. You feel me? The reason why this works in your favor is because one, it's honest and it's open, right? So now she has the decision completely in her hands. The ball is in her field. Women like when you consider them and let them make their own decisions, as opposed to making it seem as if you're one woman man and looking for commitment. And then later on down the road, she finds out you're talking to five different women. Now she's going to feel some type of way. If she knows that you're talking to other women and you're telling her, now it's all on her to decide what it is she even wants to do. Right. And then also you're being direct, which is a quality of leadership and masculinity. Direct, straight to the point without beating around the bush or trying to make it seem like something it's not, right? And now you either gonna know if she's with it or if she's not. So you're not wasting your time, you're not wasting her time, you're not lying or manipulating her to behave the way you want her to, and you're being honest with yourself, right? So I really think it's a win-win-win if you are straight up with what it is you want out of situations with women. Me personally, if I actually like a woman, I'll say, hey, I really appreciate what it's been, you know, transpiring between us. I like the energy, the conversation, and I'm really interested in seeing what this can grow to be. Or, I'm dating actively. I'm speaking to and seeing three, four. Don't have to put a number if you want to put a number. If not, you can say I'm seeing multiple women, and not every single one of them is serious. If you're not sleeping with them all, you can say that. If you are sleeping with them all, but hey, right now I'm involved with 4 or 5 different people, and I know that's a lot. I'm not necessarily looking for anything serious, and I just want to be honest with you so you can decide how it is you want to move. She'll be like, wow, this nigga got some nerve. Look me in my face and tell me that. But I respect it. And if he is just open and honest with it, you feel me? You have the confidence in yourself to even be able to have the conversation, right? Because regardless of whether or not she stays around or she goes, you don't care. And she'll be able to see that. And if you do care, well, then you got to make a decision based on what her response is. If she says, okay, well, that doesn't work for me. And if you still want to be around her, then you have to figure out what it is you can do to make it work for her. And if you don't want to change what you're doing and make it work, just this is where I think people get in problems and with situations like this. Instead of just saying I want a relationship or I don't want a relationship or I don't like that you behave this way, people say it's okay. Or they just be like, oh, all right, bet. Well, I'm gonna just do me too. And it's like, why do we have to play a game and see who cares less or more when you could just say, hey, bro, I really don't give a damn about this. Or I care so much about this that you feel me? I don't know. I'm at a loss for words at this point. Pretty much, I'm just telling y'all to be more direct and be more honest. If you want to see where something's going, say that. If you want to just have friends with benefits, say that. If you just want a one night stand, don't paint the picture of forever. I feel weird giving personal anecdotes at this point, but there's been situations where I've literally just been like, yeah, I was trying to see where this was going to go tonight. Ended up being something more than just one time. Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just get caught up in trying to make the situation go the way that they think they would like the most. And then they start lying and manipulating the situation. And then people's feelings end up hurt because what they thought it was isn't what it actually is. And that's what I'm pretty much telling y'all not to do. Don't make it seem like something is not. That's not P. That's lying. I'm off this.